Okay, let's talk about the amazing new Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Let's talk about the process of creating this wonderful new ride. You know, Mickey's had a lot of looks over the years.
Yes.
What drew you to this particular treatment for Mickey's first ever theme park ride at a Disney resort?
Well, first of all, I have to ask, have you experienced it yet?
Been on it twice.
Awesome. Okay. So, with the onset of the Disney shorts, what that did was that provided us as Imagineers a design language, an environment for which Mickey and Minnie reside. And it was really cool because, it's a very 2D, flat kind of world, UPA style. And it was a challenge for us to just extrude that from the screen and bring it into a dimensional environment. So we have this wonderful environment that we were able to create and really deliver on putting our guests inside of a Mickey short.
You know, it's kind of, this trope in attractions that you're going along and then something goes terribly wrong. I have never seen a ride more enthusiastically embrace that theme than this one. How much fun did you have thinking up all of the different ways that something could go terribly wrong in a theme park ride?
You know what? It was tremendous fun because, it's a cartoon where anything can happen. And of course, mouse rules apply. So it was wide open. So it was tremendous fun. And it was just an opportunity to really deliver on the cartoon physics, the cartoon logic. And we had so much to work with. We have the beautiful music from the shorts, and we actually engaged with the composer to score our attraction from the beginning, the moment you walk in to the moment you leave. It's a musical. So there was so much to work with. So to answer your question, it was an absolute delight.
I talk a little bit about the physics, because the physics, as you were saying, mouse rules apply. Completely different physics in the animated world, and you've got some neat little tricks here that play on that. Tell me a little bit about that.
Right, so that was a wonderful design challenge for us as well, because we have so many ways of creating what we call scenic illusions. And our story here is that we took a number of just cutting edge techniques and technology. We put it together in a way that we never have integrated it before, and it really delivers on creating these environments that our guests have never been in. You are actually in a cartoon. Would you agree?
Oh, absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah, and one of the nice things about an installation here right at the Walt Disney World Resort is there were some moments in there that kind of call back to some other Disney attractions from around the world. I mean, there's some moments in there that reminded me of Pooh's Honey Hunt at Tokyo Disneyland. There's a moment that reminds me a little of Luigi's Rollickin' Roadsters at California Adventure. How did you decide what you wanted to kind of take that you'd learned from other attractions around the world and then amplify for this particular experience?
Okay, so I can tell you on this attraction, it was all about the story. Every design decision that we made was one that facilitated the story. That was our true north. So we wanted to tell a story. We wanted to put our guests inside of a Mickey short. We wanted to give them an adventure that was unique and something that they've never done before. And so we looked at that holistically, and we reached into, like I said, our toolbox and our experience and the technologies that's available to us, and it had to serve the story. So that was our design criteria.
And then just kind of all the wonderful physical environments here. I mean, you think about a cartoon, you're thinking about, okay, just 2D, but there's desert, you're underwater, there's wind, there's cities, there's heat. I mean, tell me a little bit about just bringing all of that to life as well.
Okay, well, what better opportunity when you're going into a cartoon where literally everything could happen, right? So we wanted to give our guests as much variety as we possibly could and take them to as many places as we possibly could. And we often say we put 10 pounds of show into a 5-pound bag. There is so much in this attraction that there's no way that our guests can pick up on everything their first time through. So we encourage them to ride it over and over again. And I use the term it's an instant classic, and I think that's because we really hearken to our classic Disney storytelling, and then we use our techniques and tools and our just affinity for theater to bring it all together to create this amazing attraction for our guests, and we cannot wait for them to experience it.
Well, it's like I said, I've been on it twice already. I'm going to go ride it again. It's a lot of fun. Mickey's Runaway Railway, opening tomorrow officially at Disney's Hollywood Studios at the Walt Disney World Resort. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us.
Thank you. It was a
and
pleasure.
Thanks for watching.